Hey guys, today we have a interesting topic that we're going to be talking about, and I thought there is no better time to make this video than right now based on Call of Duty's history. And I see a lot of people saying we have done a good job of, not buying the game, and even if you did buy it, we've done a good job of not playing it. Statistically, I think 300 peak players when a Black Ops 6 released on Steam, and then from February to March 1st we're at 100k players, peak players. So 2 out of every 3 players left Black Ops 6 since its release. So I don't believe that we are in a position to release another game that is going to be this bad. And if Activision does that, Call of Duty is going to capitulate. It's going to go so far to the bottom that, like, to the depths that we've never seen. And the reason why that's happening is because Call of Duty and Activision are really based on patterns. And what I mean by that is their patterns are they have to release a game yearly. They have to have certain characters in their game. The Modern Warfare universe, although they try and intertwine it with the Black Ops universe, it's very separate. You have your own separate characters. You have Price and Soap, and then you have Mason and Woods. You have your own universes, you have your own games, your own brands. This is a brand within a brand. And they just never understood what they had, I feel like. Because when you were just releasing Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, those are trilogies, and they are fantastic trilogies. They're the best games in the franchise. But if Activision released those games over the course of, let's say, GTA timeframes, let's just go 5 to 7 years, um, maybe let's just cut it down to even 3 years. Let's just say 3 to 7 years they released a Call of Duty game. Do you know how successful those games would be? Especially with the downloadable content that they would be releasing in the future. They would have kept those games alive longer and kept them stable, and the Call of Duty franchise would arguably be the biggest game on the market right now. But I can't stress how much of an opportunity they missed out because they have to release a yearly game. Now, I think they're actually spread too thin. I think the numbers are there that they can't keep this model going because every year, even though they meet their sales requirement, the player count has gone down, especially the past 2 years. You can say most people played this game, most people played Modern Warfare 2022, but it's not going to matter when Black Ops 6 has lost 2 out of 3 people since its release date. 2 out of every 3 people have quit playing Black Ops 6. 300 peak players, I think, when it released, and now there's 100k peak players on the Steam charts. So, not a very good position for Call of Duty. And, like I said, they're based on patterns, and the last time I saw them down this bad was when they got the amount of dislikes on the Infinite Warfare trailer. And this is the only reason why I'm making this video, guys. The only time I've seen a number worse than the Steam chart numbers on Call of Duty right now. And keep in mind, the Steam charts are not just Black Ops 6, it's Warzone and in like 3 other games. So if we really want to get technical, there's like 20k players on Black Ops 6 right now on Steam. That's where we're at. And last time they were down this bad, we got Modern Warfare Remastered, along with Infinite Warfare, because they catered to both player bases, and that's what saved them that year. They catered to the old player base, and they catered to the Halo, jump wall run player base. And, I had a lot of friends that played Infinite Warfare a lot, even after it was released like 2, 3 years. They were still playing wagers on that game, and Modern Warfare Remastered was like head glitch warfare, but I loved it. It was, just like old times. And the last time that we got. Okay, guys, here's basically where I'm at. Activision saw the amount of dislikes they got on a trailer, and then it's the only time they've remastered one of the games that we've truly loved. We have never thought in 2017, before that point, that we would have gotten a remaster of one of the old games. In 2017, before Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered were announced, we never thought that we would get a remaster of Call of Duty 4, World at War, Black Ops 2. We never thought we'd get a remaster. Activision completely botched a release trailer, and they remastered one of their best games. What do you think is going to happen when 2 out of 3 people on their second largest platform leave the game? It's going to line up to the point where they're either going to fail this bad again, or they're going to try and cater to both player bases, because whatever they have in the works right now is going to come out. Whatever they have in the works right now is definitely going to be released. The question is, have they been cooking up something alongside it to make sure that this doesn't happen? And the last time that happened, they really committed to catering to both player bases. I got to give them credit. In 2017, they saved their ass. They really did. They came through. And that's because they did what they had to do, and they remastered one of their best games. I really don't see how this is a worse, if not the worst position Call of Duty's been in. It's definitely a worse spot than 2017. And I don't recall if it's the worst spot in the franchise, but it's got to be close. Like, I don't want to say something that's not factually true if I don't know it's true, but this has got to be the worst that we've ever seen. I'm comparing this to dislikes on a trailer. This is where I'm at. Unless they really do something, you think they want to go through this again? This is why I'm having not a sliver of hope from Activision or Microsoft, but from the shareholders, because there's no way that the shareholder meeting is going well right now. There is no way they're not demanding a change. And when they demand a change, that's when Activision's hand is forced. That's the only reason why we got Modern Warfare Remastered. I know it's not factual, but behind closed doors, that's what happened. Investors saw what that trailer was going to do to the release of Infinite Warfare, and they said, you need to do something. They did not expect Black Ops 6 to flop like this. Black Ops 6 is a staple name. It's got Black Ops in the name. It's a staple in the franchise. But it failed worse than any other Call of Duty in history 2 months in. What do you think they're going to do? What do you think they're going to do? This is what I mean by don't trust Activision. Don't have any hope that this is going to happen. But technically, we have seen it before. And if this is a worse situation that Call of Duty's in than in 2017, I really don't see how they make a move, especially with GTA 6 coming out. We don't know if it's going to be good or bad, but they have to make a move in case it's good. And that's where I'm at. I don't think that's an unreasonable, position. So let me know what you guys think is going to happen. Lost connection to host. I'll see you later. Peace.